Hello, on this Monday, we've got some rain and thunder out there today and the potential for some heavy rainfall, but it was all about the crazy temperature swing over the weekend. 40s for many spots in the metro, 30s to the north, and then that wild swing to 90 degrees for many of us here in the southern part of the state. In fact, that made it our 27th day of 90 degrees plus for this year. Nowhere near number 1 or 2, but 27 puts us tied basically for 9th most 90s. Now that's tied with several other years, but the most, a lot of people have been asking, 44 in 1988, but as we've talked about before, we narrowly beat 1988 in terms of average temperature because we were consistently warm through our summer. And September has been warm so far too. In fact, the nighttime temperatures have been kind of ridiculous. We still haven't dropped below 50 at the airport yet. Now, most places have, but on average, we should have done that a few weeks ago. So this is behind. Looks like we'll finally do that tomorrow night and Wednesday night. But temperatures yesterday about 20 degrees above the averages. Normal high should be about 70-ish this time of year. And of course, we are much warmer than that. Now, tomorrow, we're finally going to see cooler than normal temperatures, but as cool as it will feel, it's actually only about 5 degrees below normal tomorrow, mid 60s compared to that normal high of 70. It's just been so mild that we're kind of used to these warm temperatures. Now today we do have that plume of moisture, significant cool front moving across the region, and we've got a lot of shear along that front, as one might expect. That means winds moving in different directions or different speeds with height, and what that does is help to organize storms. So we always look at shear for the potential for severe storms. Now the timing of the front today is such that we're probably going to miss it here in the Twin Cities, severe weather, which is good news. All the energy as we head into the afternoon, pretty much to the east. That's where the front will be at that time. They're also going to see peaks of sunshine further east today that they already are seeing in southeastern Minnesota and into Wisconsin. So we're expecting a line of storms to develop as we head into the afternoon in that most unstable area, and then that will continue to push east here across Wisconsin. So that's where they have the threat of some wind, some hail. For us, it's mostly going to be scattered showers and thunderstorms. Potential for heavy rain, though, because there will be a lot of that around, kind of on and off here now the rest of the day, midday into the afternoon, evening hours, but it all pretty much wraps up by 10, 11 o'clock tonight. I think we'll be dry and then clearing out quickly overnight. But the potential for some heavier rainfall, over an inch, basically from St. Cloud up through Duluth, northeastern Minnesota, where they really need the rain. So they're going to get some good rains, it looks like, in that northeastern part of the state. So that's some good news. There is going to be a little bit of a north-south divide as far as rainfall totals go. I think northern suburbs up towards Brainerd, again, towards St. Cloud, that's where we'll see the most. And then you get into parts of the southeast metro and south of the Twin Cities, we may have totals under an inch. And then the temperatures drop overnight behind that front. We're going to see things in the 50s by the morning, not moving much tomorrow. We'll have lots of sun, but a northwest breeze is going to cool things off. This is 5 o'clock today. The winds are already out of the northwest, so we're already behind the front, which is part of the reason why we won't really see severe weather for most of the metro area. And then tomorrow the winds pick back up out of the northwest, keeping things cool. In fact, gusty, 20 to 30 miles an hour with temperatures not getting out of the mid 60s. It is going to feel cool. We haven't had many of these days yet this year, even though it's not crazy cool for the second half of September. And then Wednesday, probably another day that won't get out of the 60s, but starting in the 40s and 30s. And I do think finally at the airport and in the urban heat island, we will finally be below the 50-degree mark. So all these chilly nights really going to help to get those tree colors turning as well. So the high of the day already has happened, basically 70s, mugginess, but behind the front tonight, the humidity and the heat that's left is out of here. 53 in the morning, 66 tomorrow. Beautiful couple of days. These are the kind of days people sort of idealize for fall weather, even though we don't actually get that many of them. And then we're back into the 70s Thursday, back into some cooler readings here Friday, Saturday. So some minor fluctuations in the temperature. And overall dry. We just have maybe an isolated shower or two possible, and definitely a little more cloud cover around the area on Friday.